Welcome to a training video of the Email Employees screen in PayPak Professional 4.0. This screen is used to send email messages to selected employees. Messages may be sent with or without attachments, and multiple attachments can be sent. So let's sign in and show you how it works. The Email Employees function is found under the Transactions menu right beside Payslips. So you click on Email Employees and this is the screen. Let's start with a look at the layout of the screen and then I will show you how it works. We have at the top an option to select by, and that you can choose by employee, by category, by department, by payroll set. An option for whether you're emailing active employees only or not. An email delay option, which is useful for companies who have many employees, hundreds of employees. A cluster of totals at the top right. Underneath that, there is a list for the employees where you would select the employees you wish to send emails to. Under that, there's a list for attachments where the attachment files would appear. There's a progress bar to show the progress as the emails are being sent out. And at the bottom of the screen, a variety of buttons which control various functions for this screen. This is a very straightforward and easy process. Let's start with the employees. If you set it on all, if it's set at all and you do a display, the employees are displayed. Let's maximize the screen, get a better view. The employees, all of your employees are displayed. There are 40 employees in this particular database. The names are here. You can select the ones that you want simply by ticking. If you want to tick them individually, if you want all of them, tick the all button. If you only want a few, you just tick the few that you need. You can sort the employees by clicking on the column headers. So if I want to sort them by last name, I click the column header here and the glyph will indicate whether it is sorted in descending or ascending order. This is descending by last name, this is ascending by last name, this is ascending by first name, descending by first name, and you can use that option to find particular employees in the list. If I had chosen category, I would then be given a list of the categories in the database. I would choose the one I want, let's say cook, and then all of the cooks appear because I'm sending a message only to the cooks. And I can zero in and select the ones I want. If I want to send email messages to all the cooks, I click all. If I only want to send to certain cooks, I tick and untick accordingly. There's also an invert button, so if you can send one set of messages to some of the cooks, then click invert, and to the others you can send them a different set of messages. If we had chosen departments, we have two departments here. We have an Oysters department with 20 employees, and we've got a Watton Terrace department with another 20. Remember, there were 40 employees in total, so it's evenly split, 40 at Watton, 40 at Oysters. It's ticked for active employees only, which means that only the current people would be in the list. If I had turned that off, we have an extra 2 people coming in here for Watton Terrace. So it may be a case you want to send this email to employees who are no longer employed with the company. The email delay option, if you turn it on, you can change the number of seconds during which there's a pause between emails, and that can be set anywhere from 1 to 10 seconds. This is useful if you have hundreds of employees. We had a customer who contacted us once. They were having a problem emailing their pay slips to over 900 employees, and in that case we introduced an email delay which would stagger the processing and give the system time to catch up with the large volume of processing which had to be done for the different transactions. You probably will not need it that much for this screen, because unlike the payslip screen, which does processing, it does calculation of the payslip totals, this screen simply emails. It may just be a message. It can also be a few selected attachments which are already created. So you probably will not encounter any need for this, but it's there just in case. So I will turn that off. So I've got my employees here. Now the other option is by payroll set, and I can choose a particular payroll set. I've got a bonus payroll set. I've got a monthly payroll for Oistins. I've got a monthly payroll for Wharton. A vacation pay, there's nothing in there. A weekly payroll for Oistins. A weekly payroll for Wharton. So we'll go with the weekly payroll for Wharton. We'll choose everyone, and we're sending this email out to 15 employees. Now, to send the email, there's the email button. If you wish to send an attachment, you would click on the attach button here, and I have a folder in which I have saved some test files. There's my demo files folder. We're going to go to staff notices, and you can pick the one or the ones which you wish to send out. So it could be, this one here is a notice for Christmas Eve opening hours. There's one for a funeral notice for John Doe. There's a hurricane closing notice. There's a new branch opening hours notice. There's a new roster. Let's go with the new roster, new branch opening hours, and let's say the hurricane closing notice. So I'm picking three notices. These attachments could be anything. These are PDFs. These happen to be, but they could be documents. They could be forms. They could be images. They could be whatever type of attachment you wish to send the employees. So open, and there you go. So it lists the file name, the date and time the file was last updated, and the size of the file. These were done on Friday 4th of June. That's today at 4:04 p.m. They were created just for this demo. And you would then click on the email button, and up would come your email manager screen. The email manager screen has its own video, and you can watch that training video to understand how this works. It ties into you must have an account for it. This is set up here. The account is tied to the security. There's videos for all of that, how you would set up your email accounts, and that's covered in the videos, the associated videos for this. To send the emails, you would just click on the send button. I'm not going to send these out now at this time. If you wanted to cancel the operation, you click the cancel button or close with the X. You can type a message if you're subject, and a message if you wanted to, of course. If you did not have attachments and it was just a message, let's say you want to let the staff know that you're going to be closed on Tuesday. So closing on Tuesday, and you can type your little message in here. Next Tuesday is going to be the 8th of June, and you'll see, please be informed that we will be closed next week, Tuesday. It was the 8th, yes, 8th June 2021. And will reopen on the following day. Right. There's your message. The attachment file name, this is if you had one particular attachment, you wanted to change the names of the attachment. In this case, I'm not going to do that, and there is more than one. And you have an option for request or read receipt. As I said, this is all covered in the video for the email manager, but I'm including it here because it's obviously part of emailing the employees. And that's what you would do. You would click on the send button, that sends the emails out to the employees. Other buttons are the settings button, which saves the options that you've chosen here, like for the email delay and so on. And the reset button, of course, will clear the settings. And the exit button closes the screen and also brings this video to a close. So thank you very much once again for spending some time to look through these videos. It's been a pleasure as always, and we do look forward to the release of the next training video for PayPak Professional 4.0. Take care and goodbye.